Yo, what is up, loafers? This is Nanobread, and welcome to day 15 of Stardew every day. It's a neutral day, so you know what that means. I'm gonna go water my crops, and guess what? Go fishing. Alright, I do complain about it, but I know I can just like go wherever I want. I don't actually have to follow like doing only mines when it's a good luck day, but I just feel like that's just the best way to do it. It just means I can go down more efficiently through the floors, but I know it is kind of like halting my progress on certain things. And if there's enough non-lucky days in a row, I probably will just like go down to the mines even on like a neutral day. But at this point, I would take like a mildly happy day. Like, it doesn't even need to be the luckiest day. Alright, you know the drill. We're on to the topics for today. One of them is from the comments. The other one, I kind of just have off the dome. Just because it's been kind of relevant recently. For my first topic, I'll put it up on the screen right now. And they asked me, should marching band count towards your PE requirements? So like, can it be a substitute to it? Now, I know some schools in my area back in the Bay, they were good enough and they had enough rehearsals where I felt like it was okay for them to have it as like an alternative. At my school, we didn't really have that. We asked for it so many times, but to no avail. And honestly, I kind of agree with it. I think that it should only count towards the PE requirement if you actually like meet the same rigorous standards that like your PE class does. So like what I mean by that, I think like on average PE per week is like maybe 5 hours, 1 hour per day, or if you have a block schedule, it's 2 hours one day and then 3 hours for the rest of the week. So I think at the very least, the marching band practices together should at least take up 5 hours. And in saying that, what I mean by 5 hours is like 5 hours of actually moving. So not just like you doing sectionals or you eating lunch or anything. It should actually be about the movement that you do. For example, at my school, we had 2 practices, one on Tuesday and one on Saturday. The Saturday was like a normal 9 to 5. Oh, it's salmonberry season! Alright, so instead of fishing, I'm going to be running around collecting as many salmon berries as I can. So back to what I was saying about my practices. It was on Tuesdays, I believe it was 6 to 9, and then on Saturdays it was like 9 to 5. It's like I was working a job. Oh my god. But it was a lot of fun, and I would say regarding like how many hours we actually spent moving and stuff, I would say it's definitely more than 5. Now, is it as rigorous as like when you're doing PE? That I'm not sure either. So this kind of would be a little hard to enforce, but my thought process behind it, and let me know if you guys think this is a good idea too. They have to have like a schedule, like a properly blocked out schedule of like, around this time is when we should do sectionals, and around this time is when we plan on learning drill, and around this time is when we plan on doing like run-throughs of the show. And then they would have to submit that to like the school board to actually get that approved. And I think that would be at least an okay way to track the physical activity and see if it is a good enough requirement. In some schools, you can kind of just tell like how good they are just by like the production of the show and all the money that goes into it. Not really mine. My school, we were kind of poor. We literally bought uniforms from other schools, and none of our shows were like our own original stuff. We usually took from like other people. So, but yeah, I know it's a little hard to quantify. Hi Penny, this is for you, Justin. Wow, look at how awkward that was. But yeah, it's like, and this might go into the subjective territory, but it's like you can very easily tell like what counts as like rigorous physical activity in some schools, and while others it's like, oh, like you are doing physical activity, but it's definitely not enough to quantify as PE credit. And honestly, for someone like me, I didn't really care about PE like in a negative way. I actually really liked it. It was really fun. It made me active. I didn't really like the running portion just because I'm fat, so running was never my strong suit. But like when I actually think back to PE, it was pretty much just like a way for us to be active and for us to just play sports. And I would love to be able to do that again, in like a confined space like school. Let me know your guys' opinion though, whether you think marching band should count, if you guys think that I had a good way of kind of settling if it should count or not. Personally, I think it is. You're never gonna get like 100% surefire way of like covering every single basis, unless you guys can think of one. I can't. So, and just let me know how you guys feel about PE. Like, I know that a lot of people just don't like it, and I don't really understand why. For this rest of this episode, I want to talk about like my first streaming experience and how I think it went. Earlier today, as of this recording, I did my first stream on Dicey Dungeons. If you guys missed the stream, that's alright. You guys can check out the VOD for it though. That would mean a lot to me. Fair warning, the beginning is going to be a little questionable just because I had a little problem with the audio, but I got it all figured out. So just bear with me at the beginning. I think you could skip to like maybe the 33-minute mark is what I said. That's when like everything is fixed. At first I didn't really know how to feel. Like, I wasn't necessarily nervous, but I was maybe a little anxious, I guess is the better word. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure like how long I should talk, what I should talk about, how interactive I should be with people. Part of the reason is because I wanted to also have a dual purpose to this stream. So one is obviously, and I didn't know this counted at the time, but streams count towards my public watch hours. So it's like a good way for me to garnish more views and, you know, just make content that I wouldn't say is necessarily easier or better than like my videos, but at the very least it is still more content that I like to do. And then the second purpose is that I could also make those into videos. My plan for the Dicey Dungeon series is to do both like stream VODs and to also do like edited videos, streams, so I can make it more interactive with you guys. And shout out to everyone that came. I love the experience so much, being able to like interact with you guys, not exactly in person, but in real time. It was really fun. There was like 4 people mainly that were chatting, and I am really grateful for all of you, and I hope you guys can tune in next time too. But yeah, so with the edited videos, I would obviously cut out all the dead air and anything that I don't want in like an actual video. So it's just more content in a way. And hopefully with that content as well, I can practice my editing skills a little more to make those videos a little more refined than like my Stardew everyday videos. Also, I do think that I will stream more. Like I said, it was really fun. I enjoyed talking to everyone so much. It's just, I don't know when will be the next one. I don't have a schedule just yet, just because I want to settle into things a little more. This is like my 2nd or 3rd week doing like content creation every day, so it's still taking a little bit to get used to, but I'm slowly but surely feeling more and more comfortable with it, so just watch out, guys. Also, I feel like that was kind of a horrible day of collecting salmon berries. I know part of the problem is because my foraging skill isn't that high, but I definitely thought I would have gotten more than 23 today, but that's fine. Also, I realized I haven't been checking in on what I need to donate to the community center, so I should probably focus more on that, like the actual gameplay of this. For those of you that watched my stream live, or if you guys watched the VODs of it, please let me know what you guys think about it. Like, even though I personally felt like I did okay for the most part, and it was really fun, it's always better if I hear from you guys first to let me know like your first-hand experience with the content. Because at the end of the day, as much as I like making this stuff, I also want to make content that you guys would enjoy watching too, you know? We're a collective here, so I want to make sure that all of us are enjoying it equally. Also, that fishing I said I was going to do today, yeah, that's not going to happen. Collecting the salmon berries is a full-time job in and of itself. So in terms of future streams, At least for now, I think it would be Dicey Dungeons, but I'm down to really stream any game that I have. Like, I could do some Stardew series, like, over stream. If you guys had seen one of my community posts recently, I talked about what game I should play next between like Star Rail and the different methods I would play that game, as well as NBA 2K25. So I could play those over stream as well. 2K25 I'm a little questionable about, just because my computer at this point is a little old. I believe for my graphics card I'm still running a 2060. And since it's a game that's like meant for newer generations of consoles, I can only play the game on medium right now, and there's still like minimal lag spikes, but they're still there. So that's gonna be a little questionable too. I'm hoping that it'll be okay, but if it's unbearable, please let me know, and I will just scrap that series idea until I upgrade my PC, which I'm hoping I can do. Obviously sooner rather than later, but by my birthday at least. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, I just love Junimos. Alright, I'll make sure tomorrow to bring Harvey an Earth Crystal, just because I didn't really have time today. Alright, and just like that, that is another episode of Stardew Everyday. I hope you guys really like this. I really hate asking this of you guys, but if you guys do know of people that would like my content, please, please, please share it with them. I'm trying to grow as fast as I can. Just trying to do something I love. So I hope you guys can resonate with that and bring some people that also feel the same way. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and have a good night, loafers.